Now, it's been some time since we've done any work on the BBI. I think the last video we did on this was earlier this year, and that's because the priority has been to fix up some of the other projects. We've been focusing on finishing off the 456 here and the 308 with the idea of releasing some funds for the future projects. However, that's almost finished and the 308 is in full swing, so it frees up a little bit of time that maybe we should jump back on this.
After discovering this very rare one-of-one 1983 Ferrari 512 BBI sat rotting away on a driveway here in the UK, I decided it was my absolute mission to rescue the car, and after months of negotiation with the owner, I finally managed to do it. I got the car home and my initial plan was to just get it running, clean it up and simply enjoy it as is. However, as with many things in life, plans change, and so did the direction of this build.
Now, one of the problems I'm always facing on this BBI is, well, I took it apart 4 years ago, and, well, if I'm honest, I'm struggling to remember where some of the bits go, the correct nuts and bolts, for example, what they should be, the orientation of brackets, and things like the brake pipes. Which way do they route? And they're specific to the right-hand drive version, which this is. And they only made 42 of them. So really, it would be amazing to have access to another one of those 42 cars. But the chances are very, very slim. As if by magic, what are the chances? Another BBI. My lucky day.
I'm looking for Scott.
That's me, mate. How can I help?
I'm looking for some help
On?
with a sticker for a BBI. Do you know about BBI?
You come to the right place. I'm sure I can help you out there. All right, guys, we're just joking. This is my friend Andrew, and he has a very, very nice 512 BBI, right? Let's have a little look around. You can tell us all about the car, mate.
So what we've got here, Scott, is a 1983 BBI. And what I've got to tell you is, you're the reason why this car is sitting here today.
I cost you a lot of money, didn't I?
Well, it did cost me a lot of money, but it was watching you find, discover, recover, clean, and begin to restore.
I like the word begin, yeah, because we're not quite finished it yet, have we?
And what I thought I'd do is, first of all, I do actually genuinely need help with where to put a sticker, which
Sure.
I've painstakingly obtained. Which I think goes here, Scott.
Yeah, I think so.
But also, I was hoping I might provide a little bit of inspiration, so you could pull your finger out and start getting this BBI back on track.
Now, you might be mistaken thinking that I'm sat here in the car, feet up and slacking. Can you see I'm doing a bit of research, reading research on the Boxster, using an awesome app called Readly. Readly is a fantastic app that gives you access to all your favourite newspapers and magazines on your phone, your iPad, or indeed your desktop computer. Now at home, I'll often use it on my iPad, but here, it's really convenient just to use it on my phone. And it's brilliant. You can go into a magazine, you can find the latest edition that's just been released, or you can find a particular favourite from the past, like this old Enzo magazine with very handsome chap there. Now at the moment, Readly are offering a 2-month free trial to anyone using my link in the description below the video, and you can cancel that at any time. It won't cost you a penny. And that means you can have a read and check it out yourself completely risk-free. You get access to over 8,000 newspapers and magazines from across the world, so I think there's something for just about everyone. It also means I don't have to carry a heavy stack of magazines around like this. And if you think about it, I'm also doing my bit for the environment. Now, you all know I love cars. I also like my gadgets. I've got magazines in here for Lexi. I've got my classic cars. This is the magazine that Andrew's car was in. And there you go. We've got all 3 boxes, and that's Andrew's beautiful car. We can check that out, do a little bit of research, read up some specs, and enjoy it in the comfort of my own BBI. And the great thing is, you don't even need to have a Wi-Fi connection. You can literally download some of your favorites directly onto your phone. Readly is seriously good. Make sure you check it out yourself by clicking on my link in the description below the video. You'll get 2 months completely free, and you can cancel at any time, so there's absolutely no risk. And don't forget, it makes a fantastic Christmas present. This is absolutely stunning. probably one of the nicest ones I've ever seen. Apart from that one over there, obviously.
It's going to be, yeah.
but,
She drives as good as she looks. Absolutely fantastic.
Let's have a little look around the car. So talk me through how long you owned it.
I bought the car in March,
Yeah.
part of the Thames Valley Ferrari Owners Club, and there's a gentleman there, Albert Hitchcock, who is a real fanatical, detail-orientated restorer. I watched him take a fantastic example of a BBI and make it even better, and then discovered that he wanted to sell the car. And timing wise, I happened to come into a little bit of money, and this was always one of my poster cars, and now it's in my ownership. So it's been in my ownership since March. It was invited to the London Concours in June, which was fantastic. It also won the Ferrari Owners Club Concours in the Thames Valley area, but it does also get used.
That's the one thing I was going to say.
Yeah.
What I love about it is you use the car and you enjoy the car.
So it's shiny, but we do use it. We probably put about 1,000 miles on it this summer.
Since March, that's pretty good, mate.
And we've had a lot of fun.
I mean, I've seen it driving in, and it is achingly beautiful, and just it reminded me of actually when I picked up the white car. It was on the back of a low loader, and just that front shape is. Oh, there's not many cars that look that good.
And I think you and I agree, Scott. It's a real puzzle as to why these cars are not worth more money than they currently trade for.
Yeah.
This was, painstakingly hand built. It was the very best of the best of engineering Ferrari had to offer in the late 70s, early 80s. It was their signature car, the most expensive car that you could buy. It's got every single extra.
Was this? I think this car was the first mid kind of rear-engined 12-cylinder that Ferrari produced. Everything before that was Daytona front-engined, 330s, 250s.
So we've got the 365 GT4, and then the BB.
Of course, so the Boxer range,
yeah, and then this is the BBI with the fuel injection, and the benefit of the fuel injection, not for the purist. I know the Weber carbs are for the purist. Is it starts on the button every time.
Look at this. You can eat your dinner off it. And it's not just it's the whole car. You said the underneath of the car is just as clean.
I'll try and get you a video of the underside of the car. I had it inspected when I bought it, and the underside is as clean as the top. I mean, it's just been fastidiously prepared and restored and maintained.
And this is the kind of quality that I've been aiming for on the restoration of the white car. You've got all the zinc plating.
Well, of course, now you've got a blueprint, Scott, so there really is no excuse.
Well, this is the absolute bonus of knowing you and having this car, which is actually local to me as well, where I've been stuck working on the white car many, many times. Just simple things like knowing which orientation a bracket goes or which bolt and nut goes where. Just to be able
Don't forget the stickers.
Stickers, yes, stickers. Just to be able to eyeball another car and quickly. I mean, that's the way my mind works. If I can see a picture or a schematic, I can figure it out. If I have to read 5 pages of writing on it, I'll never get it.
And I think you spotted that I'm missing some straps as well. And
it
might be that when we take some footage of the front, somebody watching this can help me.
Locate let's do a little bit of a comparison between my car and your car. And I think that's going to help us both. One of the first things is obviously the aerial. Okay, so on the white car, I painstakingly, while we stripped it back, this is something that I just think Ferrari UK, this was only UK when the
Well, of course,
BBIs
it was supplied, as you know, it was supplied with an aerial built into the windscreen.
That's right, you can see that.
But apparently they had so many complaints about its performance that they retrofitted these aerials when they arrived.
And then when you look at the profile, the beautiful lines of this, it just gets ruined by the aerial, which is why we
I'm not sure it works much better than the original either.
No, I mean, the thing is, You don't need a radio in this car. You've got this magnificent 5-litre.
But on that note, Scott, we have, because this is the finest of the early 80s, we have not only a cassette deck, but a graphic equalizer.
You were saying, let's have a little look at that. So this is the nice thing about this particular BBI. Not only is it a right-hand drive, so this is, we worked out, so between the two cars here, we've got what, 5%?
5% of the world's population. Yeah.
Production of right-hand drive.
I think this is
BBIs.
body number 30.
And mine's 37 or 36, I think mine
Yeah,
is. Yeah.
Both were obviously supplied via Maranello to the UK.
Both 83 cars, both A-Reg UK cars.
I think both have Arabic origins in terms of ownership.
Only people who could afford them back then. And the lovely thing about this is everything is completely original. So you've got the original Pioneer head unit over there, the Pioneer graphic equalizer, the Pioneer door speaker. So mine, before it was actually delivered to the first owner, it went to Thames Car Radio, and they put the super duper high tech, I think it was Kenwood system in at the time. And yeah, that's the other thing.
But you're going to change it all back.
I've been buying up bits like the graphic equalizer, the head units, the speakers, at ridiculous prices, just to put mine back to factory spec and make it
something
like
I can't ever imagine. You don't get one ashtray, but you get two. You get one in either sill. But can you imagine driving that along with the ashtray open, smoking away back in the 80s?
This is it, isn't it? You know,
I just can't.
That was it. So
without burning the leather and destroying it.
You had to smoke back then, didn't you? If you had one of these, and I'm sure your lady passenger was a smoker as well.
Well, there you are. That 12-cylinder engine just delivers torque straight away in such a flat curve. It's surprisingly punchy.
This I've been fortunate. We've had a drive in it. This is the first BBI I've ever heard even start up, let alone go for
a busted BBI Cherry.
You did, mate.
Even
I thought the first one was going to be
even
the
though
white
you're
one.
the person who's responsible for me buying this indirectly.
It's only fair, mate. It's only fair.
Yeah.
What's the mileage on this one?
So the mileage is showing 26,541, but it has had a change of speedo. I think that was a fairly common thing.
Yeah.
So that's all documented. The car's probably done, I think, about 45,000 miles in total.
I mean, super clean.
And as I showed you with the documentation, the previous owner was very fastidious at kind of pulling it all together. Have Albert Hitchcock to thank for. But we've got the original bill of sale. We've got, I think, every MOT, every tax disc. It's been through all the usual suspects in terms of dealers over the years.
All the major ones in the UK.
All the major ones.
All the respected ones.
I'm afraid the book of invoices is a little bit scary.
Hopefully you've not added all of that up.
I don't dare. So yeah, it's a real time capsule.
Yeah, and fantastic. And as you mentioned earlier, what I can't understand about these cars is, with the pedigree of everything, how these are not £1 million car. I mean, just look at those lines. These are typically around about 2, pushing for the big, really fine examples, 300, I think, in the UK, pounds. Which, when you compare that to a Stradale, we've just had a UK Challenge Stradale sell for £400,000.
Yeah. So the published top speed for this car was 184 miles an hour.
Was it?
But none of the car journalists could get it anywhere near that.
Really?
They could only get it to like 178, 179. Yeah. In Pop's racing driver Chris Meeks, who was friends with Maranello concessionaires, and there's a very famous photograph taken in a tunnel. I think it's one of the London motorways, very early in the morning, with Chris reaching 185 on and apparently...
And was that a BBI, was it?
BBI, yeah. BBI. And apparently Enzo found out about this stunt and got the photograph, which I'll get you a copy, you can drop it into the video, and apparently it was framed and it was on his wall in his
Really?
office, and he summoned this this gentleman who got this and thanked him for
185
185 miles an hour. Yeah,
1982, I think, the first
Yeah.
BBIs. And what's the colour called? It's
Chiaro blue.
Chiaro
and
blue.
what makes this a bit different is you'll see that there's no black.
You're the same as me, aren't you?
Yeah,
No
single
black
colour.
underbody, which I really, really prefer on the BBIs.
And then it also had
Get it from this side a bit better.
I think standard. You had cloth inserts in
Yeah.
what the
Which is
Daytona
what
seats.
mine have got, and that's where I'm really suffering with trying to find the right
Matching it.
cloth for the
Yeah.
interior
Yeah.
restoration. Whereas you've got,
So this one had leather.
so you've got the leather door inserts like this.
Yeah.
And you've also got a very, very tasty leather roof lining there.
Yeah.
Crema with, is that a blue piping?
Yeah, blue piping to go with the carpets,
And the blue
And then-
which I think are the same colour carpets as mine actually.
and then the
And
Chiara
then you've got
blue
the black
colour.
dash, which is normal, and that is very, very tastefully specced. And I believe there was two this.
I believe
colour,
so.
weren't there?
Yeah, I believe so.
Now the interesting thing that I would love to know is we've got two of the 42. I think I know two more right-hand drive BBIs. I'd love to know how many of the 42 still exist, because at one point I remember these being around about 30 grand. Like not that long ago,
Yeah.
20 years ago.
I think I've got a receipt for 37
Yeah.
grand in the file.
And so when the cars were crashed, or they had a severe enough crash, they would have got written off back then.
Yeah,
So I wonder how many of the 42 actually exist now.
I am sure one of your watchers would have the answers to
Oh,
that.
that's what we need. So
Yeah.
we've got two. We just need the other 40,
Yeah.
please, guys.
5% of the population. I like to think,
5%
yeah.
right here.
Right here at Ratarossa. So we've got to pull for the front clam here.
Yeah.
And then the rear clam is there.
Oh yeah.
One of the little fascinating facts is, aside from the little extra piece of security here, on the dashboard there's a little picture of a rear clam,
Yeah.
which is a warning light, and that was added to the BBI because these cars had a habit of the wind getting underneath this spoiler and lifting the back up.
If it's not closed down.
If it's not
correctly,
closed down
yeah.
correctly.
Which is quite easy to do,
Yeah.
because as we said earlier, because these were hand built, some of the gaps, I had the same on my car.
Yeah.
Where it just comes out very slightly, and I think it's all part of the quirkiness that it was all hand
Yeah, I
built.
mean,
and
you were pointing out there's hammer marks
Yeah.
on the aluminium panels on the inside. I mean, this was handmade
Could you-
machinery at its finest in the day. So.
Could you imagine driving one of these and you're looking in your rear view mirror and suddenly this thing just flips up?
Well,
Scary, scary.
that's what they improved. So I'm just going to pop the front for you here, and we'll have a look on the inside, on the front clamp.
Ah, now I can see something straight away that makes me very envious. And that is, you have got a toolkit. So, the one thing that I have missing on my car, which was actually the reason why I was able to buy it, that was the icing on the cake really for the previous owner, is that several bits were stolen, and the main thing was
The toolkit.
the toolkit. Now the nice thing about that is you can see it's got a little prancing horse on there, so it's all original. Now you got a cover for a cover, basically.
Cover for a cover, and then I'm pretty sure my friend Albert, with
Yeah.
his absolutely
Yeah,
microcosmic
Yeah.
attention to detail, has
very nice.
ensured. And then
Very
there's
nice. Jack kit
there's
there.
a jack kit there.
Yeah.
Now, something that your listeners might be able to help with is, you pointed out to me that the correct place to store the toolkit should be in
Yeah.
this well here.
No, that's right. If we come round here,
and what
so
we
on my car, I'll show you. We have, and this goes back to me when I first discovered the white car, and we lifted up the front clam, and we had that very pristine toolkit. We had the blue cover on mine. Look at that.
Why?
Wow, that is the. Let's have a look. Sometimes. Yeah, look, even that's in great condition considering it's been sat outside.
Yeah. What's that for?
That's the oil filter.
Oil filter.
Yeah. Amazing. And it was strapped here. We've got a luggage strap.
Yeah.
And that would be interesting to see if that's maybe the
So
whole
I'd
for
love
it.
to recreate that, and I think
Yeah.
probably it'd probably be the same colour as the luggage.
So
the luggage
I'll show
straps
you
here.
on my car, but you've got a crema, same matching leather strap.
Yeah. For the vast luggage area.
We've got something, haven't we? You got a little bit there as
my,
well.
my wife and I went on a weekend away, and we tested its usability for long distance, and I mean it was fantastic drive. But there should be a matching set of luggage for this. I have never seen one.
They did make one, yeah. They did make one.
I used a set of luggage that we had made for the other Ferrari we've got, and it didn't fit. We couldn't get very much in, but
wow.
I'm sure with the correct luggage it'll be
And you've
absolutely
got
fine.
a spare wheel under there?
Yeah, so spare wheels.
Yeah, you have, all the correct.
Probably with the original tyre.
Yeah.
Probably not
now,
very
the interesting
useful.
thing I've just noticed is over here, this is your paint sticker, which is your paint colour, but then underneath it says repair kit down there. Never seen that before. I wonder what that means.
No, I've got no idea. No doubt someone will tell us in the comments below.
I've never seen that.
So I always wondered why they introduced that little symbol on the gearbox tunnel there, Scott, because that is not on the BB or the 365 GT4.
I never knew that. I mean, it looks lovely.
It is.
I remember seeing that on the car when I discovered the white one. I thought, oh, that's really, really cool. Yours is really nice because yours is crema as well.
Yeah, crema
mine's
as well.
Blue.
Well, you've got the camera there. Look at the mighty air conditioning setup there.
So we got those two.
It's actually quite functional.
Is
it does
it?
work.
Is it?
But because of the rake of the windscreen and the size of it, it gets really hot in there.
Oh, does it?
You've also got a fan system for left and right, which is in addition to the air conditioning.
I love this. This is actually quite similar to the 308, but how cool and iconic are those little toggle switches?
Yeah.
The really, really interesting thing about seeing this car, which is pristine, is just wait for the camera to focus, is the clocks. Now, my car obviously was parked outside for a very, very long time in the bright sunshine and the cold winters, and it looks like all of my dials, having seen this, have faded. Now, first of all, I did do a video about the milkiness of my glass, which is actually plastic, but noticing now I've also got a problem comparing that to mine, that we've also got to try and do something with the fascias, because yours are much more vibrant than mine.
One other thing while we're looking at this, Scott, when I got the car, I noticed that it only had one of these finishes here.
Oh yeah, just to make it look pretty on the side.
I think they go here.
Yeah.
And I did try and I found a guy in America, I think you might have put me onto him actually, who said he could 3D print them. I waited quite a while to get them. You
got those ones there,
but they're
so
wrong.
That's the ones that have turned up, and
They're the
that's
ones
the
that
original.
Yeah.
So you've got like a mottled kind of finish on that, and it's actually a lot smaller, isn't it? So I would suspect those are probably from a 308.
Yeah. So perhaps someone can help me if they know the answer.
Let's have a little
to that.
look at the back side of that. So can anyone, is that the screw coming through that? What is that? Oh,
That's just
so
a black
So
locator pin, I think. Yeah.
could anybody, this is the broken one, is it? Yeah, this is the broken one.
Yeah.
Could anyone 3D scan and print one of those? It's pretty simple. Obviously, we're closest to originality, the better, really, with that finish on it.
Yeah.
Had a look around your car. Should we have a quick look around the white car? Because there was the luggage strap and things like that. Let's see how that compares. So here's one I made earlier. Now this is always tricky when you're trying to hold a camera. Yeah, we got a little catch under here. There we go. And Andrew is kindly helping me out over there. Right, so we still haven't finished fitting up all of the front. Most of it's in now, but obviously you can see the guts of everything.
I think you said that when you discovered this car, it had a toolkit with it, which unfortunately was reappropriated.
Yeah.
But you pointed out to me that you believe it should be located on the wheel arch, and on my car that's not the case.
You don't have anything there.
Don't have anything, and
so
we've got these straps here,
yeah,
which I'm guessing is exactly where this would sit.
So when we first discovered this car, we had this lovely, it was blue case with a pristine toolkit inside it, and it was located here on the wing. So I presume that's why this strap was here. The question is, was that original from factory? Is that where it's supposed to be? It looks like it should be. As far as I am aware, this was a very, very original car. You currently keep yours in the kind of tire
in the luggage,
here, which makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess we both need to do a little bit of research on that.
Yeah, or perhaps somebody watching can help clarify. And also, where does the jack kit sit?
Did it come with a jack kit?
Did it come with a jack kit? Because you weren't sure.
I'm not sure, because there was one in the front of this.
Yeah.
Again, that was also stolen.
Yeah.
I think the jack kit is exactly the same between BBIs and 308. So I do have a jack kit. But were they spec'd with them?
And where were they located?
Yeah. I mean, that jack kit would not fit here. So
no.
And on that side over there, you've got the washer filler.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing if they came from factory with it, it would have been down here in the tyre well.
So Scott, we've just looked at the engine in my car. Can I take a look at yours for reference to this sticker?
Absolutely, mate. Come on round.
Sticker, we've got to figure out where it goes.
Yeah.
Right? It's the reason I came. So
it's a little bit jacked up at the back, this car at the moment, and not everything's bolted on.
Oh, hang on. Where's...
yeah.
Oh, I remember the engine.
It's been robbed.
I hope not. Where is the engine? Remind me.
Well, we've got it in the other unit. This is the big bit we need to do.
Just look at the engineering though. While this is look at that. Yeah. The way the suspension was
twin shocks on the
designed.
Back.
Absolutely phenomenal for its time,
kit, isn't it?
And it really, really does handle well.
Well, you've definitely inspired me to carry on with this one for sure. It's knowing just little bits, like I noticed in yours where the chassis plate is, and just being able to see that and just not have to go through millions of pictures and videos that I've taken just to try and discover these little things.
That's it.
Again.
Just down the road, so you now have a completed jigsaw puzzle.
Well, yeah, let's just show. You can see the orange on my clusters a lot more faded, unfortunately. So that's something else we need to do. So we're going to probably tackle the interior on this car last, really. We'll get the engine all sorted, getting it all running.
What would be phenomenal is if somebody could help match this.
Yeah.
It's almost like a corduroy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really hard to see. Unfortunately, it's faded. I mean, it'll probably clean up, but I would love it if we could just get it.
Because also your headline is the same.
Blue,
isn't it?
Blue and white, the headline in. It would be nice, and it'd be very easy just to change it like yours to leather. It would look lovely.
Yeah.
It would be much more preferable for me, but it wouldn't be original.
No, and you're really keen for this car to be exactly as it was.
This one's got a bit of an oil stain on it. So, yeah, if there's any possibility of getting that material, well, let me know in the comments below.
All right, so it's coming back to me now. You took the engine out. I remember you ice blasted it, didn't you?
We did some ice blasting on it.
I mean, it looks phenomenal.
It looks almost as good as yours. The only difference is it doesn't run as good as yours.
Well, we don't know that, do we? I mean, to be fair.
We don't actually know the full story on this of why it was taken off the road. We did a few little tests when this was, when I first got it in the early days in my garage. And from memory, I think it was cylinder 12 that we had low compression or a leak down. So I think that's probably the reason it was taken off the road. But the next real major step on the car is to get this looked at. We've got all the gaskets set, so
very expensive gaskets.
Very expensive gasket set. And then, yeah, if we can get the internals and it working as good as it looks, then we're onto a winner.
I mean, I think it's every 4,000 miles it's an engine out.
Is it?
Servicing these. But the good news is I understand that it's one of the easiest engines to take out. It's been designed to be very easy to drop out. So surprisingly, it's one of the more reasonable engine out services.
That kind of makes sense. If you look at the car and when you open up those
it's
rear
almost space
clams,
framed, isn't it?
Yeah. You can take the rear clam off. I think it's 6 13mm bolts.
Yeah.
And then you've got loads of access to the back of this car.
It's a 5-minute job to get it back in, Scott. That's what we're saying, really.
We did take it out on a driveway, actually, to be fair. So yeah, we've got that, and then we've got a few other little bits over there we'll come to later that will is also for this car. And
How exciting.
Very, very exciting. If we can get it done and there's nothing major wrong with this, I do suspect that if there is a few things wrong with it, it's down to me because I stupidly didn't store it correctly when we took the heads off. So we're going to find out. But yeah, that's the next biggie. And once we get that done, we are full steam ahead because that's going to be an exciting one.
You heard it here first. Full steam ahead.
Right, guys. Well, we've had an amazing visit from Andrew. I can't thank you enough. Been super, super helpful. And you're local to me, so...
no excuses now.
I'm going to be probably calling you on a daily basis when we start rebuilding this one. But thanks so much for bringing that amazing one of 42.
One of 42.
Right-hand drives.
2 of 42.
2 of 42. Yeah. And yeah, I think we're on a mission now to track down the other 40, aren't we?
We are, yeah.
But yeah, thank you so much, mate. And I will, I'm going to video you going off in this because at some point we run out of time today, but we will go out for a little drive in this one.
We will.
And
you're going to get to drive.
Will I drive your car first or
yours?
will I drive this BBI? That's the question, guys.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments below.
Yeah.
Okay, mate. Thank you so much for that one.
You're very welcome.
Cheers, Andrew.
Cheers.
Wow, what a treat to see another one of the 42 right-hand drive BBIs. And again, not a typical Rosso Corsa red car. Well, with all that, I would be absolutely nuts not to want to get back onto the BBI project. Every video I put out has loads of comments. What's happening with the BBI? Well, I've got a list already. We have made a list of all the jobs to do on this, or a lot of the jobs to carry on with. The big one is obviously the engine. That's going to be happening after we've done a 308 engine down at Ricky's. The idea is to then switch it and put the BBI in and start working on that. But guys, if you want to see the BBI back on the channel, let me know in the comments below. And if enough of you say it, be rolling up these sleeves and working on it. Anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. A massive thanks to Andrew for bringing that beautiful blue BBI here and doing exactly what he set out to do. Inspire me to crack on with this one. In the meantime, guys, you can check out what I get up to on a daily basis on my socials. Don't forget, check out today's video sponsor, and I will see you all in the next one. Stay safe. Ciao for now.